deeper burgundy purple taupe. That's a lot of words to describe. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and no particular theme this week, but I do have one super duper standout favorite. I have a new favorite, I have some old favorites, and I do have a Fooey. So we've got kind of like all the different things to talk about today. So let's get to it. So let's just jump right on in with my super duper standout favorite for the week. It is this palette right here. Y'all, this is so pretty. This is the Shayla and ColourPop Perception palette. So, I mean, the packaging itself is gorgeous. So beautiful, nice attention to detail. It feels nice and weighty. The outside sleeve is cute. There's the outside sleeve to it. And y'all, this is one of those palettes that when I opened it, I was instantly talking to myself, like going, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Timothy, look, this is so pretty. Isn't this a pretty palette? He's like, yeah, that's a really pretty palette. You know, he wasn't quite as excited as I was, but I mean, I was super excited because it just instantly draws you in because it's beautiful, but it's so fun and colorful and vibrant too. I really pretty much stuck with the neutrals this week, but I want to play with this palette more and I do want to do a look with it. So today I have on this one. I use this blending shade a lot this week. I use this deeper shade a lot this week. I did wear this one with a shadow stick I'm about to mention to you. So did wear that one, so let me get these swatched, hang on. Okay, I've got those swatched, but the ones that really made me start talking to myself were Stallion and Shade. These are beautiful shades that have a really gorgeous shimmer shift to them. And this one, Shade, feels a little bit grittier, but it's just one of those burgundies. A lot of times those burgundies just have a little bit of grittiness to them from every makeup brand I've ever tried them from. But I mean, look at these. I don't feel like they're coming off on camera. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but they're shimmery, and then they've got like a shifty, sort of a shimmer to them, especially the burgundy one at the top there. This one right here is just, oh my gosh, it's like a pinky coppery sort of a shimmer. It's fun. It's just so fun. These mattes blend really, really well. They're easy to work with. The shimmery shades are super duper pigmented. They work nicely by themselves. They work nicely with a mixing medium. Sassy is a fun duochrome shade. I mean, there's just so much fun to be had in this palette. I would maybe have loved maybe just one more blending shade. Like, I guess technically this could be a blending shade and I have used it that way, but really just maybe one more grounder neutral shade is maybe the one thing I would have changed about this palette. But I really love it. I super duper love it. It's nice, nice quality, good price point, fun, pretty. It's a great palette. I'm so glad I got it. So the shadow stick that I wore that one kind of taupey shade with is this one from Malley. This is the Malley Shadow Stick Extra. This is in Bliss. I don't know if this was a limited edition color. If I can find this specific color, I will link it for you, but I love her shadow sticks in general. Any kind of a taupey color I think would look really pretty under that taupey shade. This one's kind of a gorgeous purpley taupey color. Kind of reminds me of Laura Mercier Amethyst that I showed last week, but this one's a little bit lighter and more purpley, light silvery taupe than like a deeper burgundy purple taupe. That's a lot of words to describe. But isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness, it just catches the light. These glide on your eyes. I've had this a while and it is still super creamy. Just glides on your eyes, but then sticks and stays and doesn't move. These are great by themselves. They're great as a base for shadow, so I wore it as a base, but for an easy makeup day, this is just like put it on your eyeballs and go out the door. Just that easy. It's so pretty. Love this shade, Bliss. A new thing that I played with this week is this Sephora shadow. It's one of the new Sephora single shadows, but they can be popped out and put inside of a palette. So this one is in the shade 292 Hollywood Calling. And this is a really fun, like shimmery, bronzy color. It kind of reminds me of, I mean, maybe not. Sort of reminds me of like NARS Galapagos, but this is more, nah. I think Galapagos is more of a dark chocolatey color, whereas this, oh my gosh, is that not amazing? I wore this all over my lid one day, and it was just a simple eye look, but so dimensional and beautiful. This is gorgeous. It's kind of a coppery, poopy brown, but like a coppery, really pretty poopy brown. And then it has this really pretty, like super strong golden shift shimmer to it. It's got both. It's like a metallic-y shift with the shimmer in there. It's like the shimmer is shifting, but it's also got that base of shift. It's so pretty. I love it. I feel like my tan job is just not that great. Been trying to do some sunless tanning, and you know, it's not my strong suit, but I keep trying. My blush favorite for the week is an oldie but a goodie. This is my CoverGirl Classic Color Blush in Soft Mink. I feel like I just talked about this recently. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't really know, but I love this blush. It's just this beautiful, very, very neutral, go with everything sort of a color. But also what makes this so pretty is the shift to it. This is one of those, I wouldn't say truly overlooked blushes in the drugstore, at least this color. I feel like I've heard, you know, several people talk about it as kind of a hidden gem at the drugstore. I've still got some of my eyeshadow left. Hang on just a second, just a second. Okay, got it cleaned off. So yeah, I feel like I've heard people talk about this specific shade, but it kind of makes me want to go like explore other shades, because if this one is so pretty on the skin, I'm sure there's some others that are really, really beautiful. I feel like there's just a lot of hidden gems in the drugstore that even I haven't discovered, and I love discovering little hidden gems. So I feel like I need to take a trip to the drugstore and just really, really look closely and see if there are other shades of this one or just other hidden gems there. So yeah, it's just a beautiful kind of neutrally pink color, but it's got that beautiful glowy shift to it that just adds this beautiful youthful glow on the cheeks. It's so pretty. It's a great formula. It blends really nicely. It's a beautiful color. Really, really a nice blush. Like if you just look at it in the packaging, this does not look exciting, does not look like something you would run and jump to pick up and get. But I mean, once you get it and once you use it, it's a great blush. My lip favorite for the week is one that I pulled out of my collection and just fell back in love with. This is one of the Marc Jacobs La Marque lipsticks, and this is in the shade Infamous. These lipsticks are so good. I remember how obsessed I was with these when they first came out, and just how much I loved the formula, and I've kind of forgotten about them. Like I know I still love them, but I just don't break them out and wear them. So I broke this one out and just realized how good this lipstick is. This formula is like perfect. I mean, really just a perfect lipstick formula. This is so creamy and comfortable on the lips. It really just, it glides on your lips, but not too much glide. It's not too soft of a formula, but it's not totally to a satin. It really is in between a cream and a satin, but just this perfect balance where it just glides on your lips, but then it really does set down and stays for a good amount of time on the lips. I remember thinking that the first time I ever tried these, just how long wearing they were for how comfortable they are. I mean, they are just really a nice balance. Super duper comfortable, really long wearing. This color is just a beautiful rosy sort of a shade. And it's one of those colors that is still on the neutral side, but has a little bit of extra color to it and a little bit of extra femininity and girliness or something with that rosy tint to it. So really, really like this one. Such a good color, such a good formula. And then my Fooey for the week is sadly one of the Sephora cream lip stains, which normally I love these and they're some of my favorite liquid lipsticks, but this particular shade did not work for me. This is number 94 Cherry Moon. I went ahead and swatched it because it does take a little bit of layering to get to this color. Like on first pass, it looks like a really bright pink, but as you layer it, it gets to be more of like a raspberry cherry red sort of a color. It's really, really a pretty color. In a swatch, it does look a little bit patchy at first, but you can build it up. So that's kind of like, maybe that's part of the issue, is that you kind of have to build it. Because what I found with it is that it was super duper dry. It just felt really dry on my lips. As I wore it, it felt like it got drier. It did the there, not there line really badly. So it just was one of those like dry liquid lipsticks, which, you know, those are out there, but normally I don't experience that with these. They're not like the Ofra ones that are really comfortable, so they're not to that point, but I've never experienced one feeling this dry until this shade right here. So pretty color, but I would say skip this one, me personally. All right, guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.